Organization Secretary, the delegates from the length and breadth of the Northwest Province, receive our revolutionary greetings. We greet you in the name of issues. I will have to have a discussion with him. Let me take this opportunity to extend my revolutionary greetings. To all the progressive members, of the mass democratic movement and the school principal. It truly feels like coming home again after a long time. I would like to express my sincere appreciation for the manner in which we engage and work towards sustainable solutions that benefit both educators and learners. As a department, we remain committed to qualifying for conversion. However, there is a snag here that the department is currently unable to proceed with further conversions due to the slow implementation of collect and valued by the department. Let me take this great organization for recognizing the National Teachers Award. This is the only union that takes the effort to recognize 84 employees in schools. 16,250 submissions of employees in schools have been received and forwarded to the Department of Justice and Constitutional Development, of which, after the process of being identified, 2 have since managed to clear their name. And we are in a process to make sure that those teachers are reinstated because they've been cleared. Sexual misconduct and corporal punishment in schools. You cannot put me in a very difficult position, colleagues, that I must deal with these cases. Committed to strengthen vetting process, enforcing accountability and safeguarding leaders. And the department has experienced a budget cut over this MTF period. We are in our PLRC workshop. On behalf of the department, I fully pledge our undivided support to the newly elected provincial working committee. Election took place, shows unity in the organization. We will continue to work with PEC at all times, even than the previous term of office. I am committing where there are
You are paralyzing me because so you should know that whatever you said was recorded. And then, but HOD, we need to say to you, we are very happy that you are talking about the feeling of vacant post. But we also want you to not to forget that we took a decision that the GAs and AAs in schools who die or get transferred are not going to be replaced because you implemented austerity measures. We are very dirty because there are schools without even a GA. And those that you stopped from appointing, whose GAs and AAs left, please, this conversion of temporary educators, I had comrades clapping hands for you when you were talking about the number that you have converted. Collective agreement that speaks to conversion of educators. Because the collective agreement strictly indicate that after do it like a once-off thing, which is not necessarily in the spirit of the collective agreement. So we are saying the confusion that your HR officials are deliberately creating that no, comes 3 months automatically in permanent. You know, if you can do that, I will tell them to sing this song that they were singing for you of Mutuamona Haliliko Manis. Thank you very much. Our prayer as unions that organize in the sector where you've got ANC deployees, convene a meeting with them and indicate to them that the movement can benefit a lot and be strengthened if they work with leaders related to the sector. They are not necessarily attacking the deployees. They are raising issues because in that sector they organize, and remember ourselves as together with deployees of the ANC who are in government is killing everything. So we're just appealing, officials of the ANC, find it within your hearts to go and just review. Baba.
Comrade Chair, thank you very much for the opportunity to speak on behalf of the African National Congress, the General. But I also take note of the DGS. I'm happy that you are here from a very long time. I've not been seeing you. He then said, you are going to give a message of support, not a speech. And he said, you are not going to speak for more than 15 minutes. So those are the instructions. Onset indicate that it feels good to be home in a conference of SADTU, the revolutionary union which molded our political character for quality public education. This assertion is given an impetus by a founding father of Tanzania rather than a means for individual elitism. Since its inception, SADTU in 1990, academic acumen among others in our teachers and learners. Comrades, I stand before you today with deep humility and pride, representing the African society, unquote. This theme is neither an abstract nor a catchphrase. It speaks directly to the urgent task before us. SADTU has always stood at the front line of the struggle, ensuring that teachers are not teachers, the great R educators. Issues that relate to infrastructure, learner support, and teacher material. Revolutionary professionals should be left without dignity and recognition. We also acknowledge that SADTU's principles stand against the dignity of teachers, or weaken their professional authority. SADTU's voice is critical in this instance. A pillar of our revolutionary struggle. SADTU, as one of the COSATU largest affiliates, is not just a union. That to stand firm with the COSATU and the ANC and the South African Communist Party, so that in these elections, comrades, to ensure that the Revolutionary Alliance, we honor the courage of the students of June 16, 1976, who rose against Afrikaans as a medium of instruction, showing us that education is never neutral, as that the classroom is a site of struggle, and that teachers are the custodians of our liberation heritage. Through challenges, and you delivered results that inspire confidence in our education system. This achievement is not only statistical contribution of educators and directed that their achievements be celebrated as part of our broader program of organizational renewal. Reliable, safe, and dignified. No child should be denied education because they cannot reach the classroom. The state of the address of the province in 2026, comrades, is challenge. From revenue enhancement point of view, service delivery, infrastructure, and so on. That is why 26 local government elections. You, as ordinary members of communities and as members of the ANC, you must swell the ranks of this organization and ensure that we see, so that as we take this decisive action, we take into consideration that SADTU will also enter into the space of the electoral. ANC continues to lead the transformation. We salute your resilience, your revolutionary spirit, and your unwavering commitment to the future of our children. Together, victory in the elections. Comradely, we pledge solidarity. Comradely, we pledge actions. Comradely, we to quality public education forward. Thank you very much, Program Director.
The pen is not yours. Okay. No, thank you very much. We may welcome the input again, comrades of the ANC Deputy Chair. Let's just clap. Thank you very much. We are not going to make any input before you come, my chair. You will just come and talk to the conference. Let's welcome him.
ANC viva! Viva ANC viva! Viva COSATU viva! Viva Sanko viva! Amandla!
Chairperson, it's na ke mo mathateng. Ke bua fela after go ntse go bua everybody was SADTU.
Organizing current teachers. So I'm an amper teacher. Hanesika taxi and then ansia. Amper can not teacher. So I'm a bit disadvantaged. Chair, the treasurer I've also seen here of the Federation Odibizaka Haleka. So I wanna comrade Lazi. Yeah, the other guests invited to this Congress. The other guests invited to this Congress, our allies and our reliable participants in our system of solidarity work, comrades, Dumela, Amor. Tabeng Wiki, it's about sharing our experiences and our interpretation of the state of the revolution. Okay, very important, but also united. It's not easy of late. Who keep a union. So we want to congratulate you on being firm and defending the union. The second important thing, now, Harasswa now really union. The pace of a military pass is determined by the slowest marcher. Mararli Union, a manner that the working class is empowered to can stand against all forms of exploitation and oppression. Okay? Now, Malobaha. Material irregularity, arrogant than ever before. They are arrogant. Ole president. So this week we met with Azapo, we met with SOPA. So this week we met with Azapo, we met with SOPA. Okay? Okay? So that we commit them to this program. Right? So that we commit them to this program, right? It's a program about fighting imperialism in South Africa. About fighting imperialism in South Africa. It's not an election. It's not an election. Now,
ke bone go itlha ba tlhaloganya gore ra reng. Now alliance it tlile go nna strong, so se sa gore by they never vote. Ya no batla go botsa re campaign ya rona tsena mo gona o re go botsa o votelang o phenya rona tsena mo gona o re go botsa o votelang o re ANC ra o siame re batla o sa buing ka o re ANC ra o siame re batla o sa buing ka ANC ke campaign ya ANC ke campaign ya rona phela mo go sone ka jalo re leletsa tsotlhe tse di molemo ene se sengwe se se botlhokwa ke gore a re tswelle re siletse union e ska tsenwa ke pheo siletse union e ska tsenwa ke pheo
le boeteledipele ba ntlokgolo ba bosetšhaba re Dolopi ga mmogo le comrade Nolita le baeteledipele. Very, very proud. I want you to know that. Now, can national elective